Good morning, and welcome to You Be the Judge. Our guest today is someone that really honors us by his presence. He's a commissioner and a member of the China Economic and Security Review Commission. And that's a lot of words for somebody that reports back to Congress and reviews our trade status with the Chinese. And if you ask, what's that have to do with me? It may very well have a lot to do with a job you'd like to have or you don't presently have. And my partner and co-host, Jerry Langan, and our guest, Pat Mulloy, have been good friends. Pat's a graduate of King's University and is up here this week to speak to the student body at King's. And we are just so honored to have you here, Pat, and thanks so much.
Well, it's an honor to be with you folks, and I really appreciate being invited.
Welcome, Pat. Thanks again for coming up. I appreciate it.
You bet, Jerry. Thank you.
Talk to us a little bit about what exactly you do.
The U.S.-China Economic and Security Review Commission was set up by the Congress in 2001 when China came into the World Trade Organization. In order to make that happen, we had to give China permanent normal trade relations, or permanent most favored nation trade treatment, which gave the average tariff then, if they don't have MFN, is about 42%. Once you get MFN, or normal trade relations, the average good would face about a 2.5% tariff. There were people in the Congress who were very, very, they questioned the wisdom of this, and they set up this commission to look at the national security implications of the economic and trade relationship with China. We're a bipartisan commission. We have half Republicans, half Democrats, half House appointees, half Senate appointees. And the report that you have before you is a unanimous report. We've issued 8 reports to the Congress since we've been in existence. 6 have been unanimous. 2 have been by votes of 11-1. And we think that this whole relationship is completely out of balance and is very detrimental to the American economy the way it's going.
Pat, how did you get put onto this commission?
I was general counsel of the Senate Banking Committee, and then I was an assistant secretary for international trade in the Clinton administration at the Commerce Department. And so they were looking for people who had different types of expertise. One of our commissioners is a former military attaché in Beijing, but they needed someone that knew the economics and the trade and the finance, and so they picked me. Senators Sarbanes and others went to bat for me and helped me get that first appointment by Majority Leader Daschle.
This commission, 2001 it was formed?
Yes.
Had to be in the planning for some time.
Here's what happened. When the Congress was asked to give China most favored nation trade treatment, the administration said it was in our national security interest to bring China into the WTO.
What administration was that?
This was the Clinton administration.
Okay.
And it was completed under the Bush administration. So that was, both administrations supported this. There were people in the Congress who questioned whether this was really a wise decision for the United States. And they wanted a group to be set up to follow and understand what is happening here, whether this is really working out the way that people said it would, or whether it's completely off the tracks. It's off the tracks, in my view, and it's been very detrimental to our economy and jobs in this country. China has a vision and a strategy on how they're uplifting their economy. And we've thrown our people into a globalized economy. We don't have a game plan. They do, and we're being taken to the cleaners.
When we come back, I want to talk to you a little bit about that, because as you're aware, Jerry and I spend an awful lot of time with working people.
Yes.
People that are hurting because they've lost their jobs, et cetera, and I want to talk to you about how trade with China impacts on that. So please stay tuned to You Be the Judge.